Hey guys, and Otto MKak here again, and today we're going to talk about Archangel. I've been talking a lot about Archangel on the streams, and a lot of people have been asking me, but why is Archangel such a beast? And I'm going to show you today. Archangel is by far my favorite mutant. I'm not saying that he's the best mutant, but he's just the mutant I like the most. And it's because he's very simple, but he's if the champs are not bleed or poison immune, he just kills them straight up. So let's look at what he does. He has his dupe ability makes him cause neurotoxins, and every time they have you higher the sig ability you have, the more reduction in ability accuracy they do, and can block all the regeneration. So Archangel, the higher sig you get him, the better he is. The increase is not insane, but it's for sure easy to see when you're using him. One of his passive is that his ability accuracy cannot be decreased by opponent's abilities, so he's always pretty decent to use. And then one of his, what makes him special is his neurotoxins, and his neurotoxins have some special things. They trigger bleeds, and it's a passive, and it it does not count as a debuff or a poison, and they do damage over time, and when they expire they stun the opponent. And then his critical hits has a good chance of making a bleed, and they do an effective bleed, and only the first bleed will consume, and then will become a poison. And when it becomes poison, then it becomes neurotoxins. So that's why he's such a beast, because all of the bleeds are converted into poison, and then the poison are converted into neurotoxins. But I'm going to show you that in the fight also. And then there are some chances on what to use. Normally I never use specials on Archangel. You can if you want to increase the damage or make some bleeds, but I actually think it's just a lot easier just keeping it straight. Sometimes you can use the special 3 also because it's stunned, so if you get cornered or whatever, it's a good way to push yourself out of problems. But let's test it out on the Winter Soldier, and as always I'm gonna explain you what I'm doing and why. And again, I don't have any buffs, I don't have anything on me, no synergies, whatever. I'm just going in with Archangel alone, and let's see what he does. And using Archangel is fairly simple. Gets a lot more complicated if the defender is stun immune, but let's pretend that they are not for science here. So when you go into a fight, it's pretty simple. You wait for them to dash in, you try to parry if he attacks, and then you heavy. You heavy because it does a lot of critical hits, and you parry and you heavy. So now he's on 4 bleeds, so when I parry I'm gonna get a guaranteed poison, and they are converted into to neurotoxins. And with Archangel it's a good idea to block shots like that because it will convert. And now you just parry heavy, and as you can see, all the neurotoxins are stacking up. He's on 5 now, 6, and he's gonna get stunned. You can dash in if you want. He's on 5, and then we start all over, taking the shots here. Parry, heavy, get some more bleeds on. He gets stunned. You can even use special 2, just get some bleeds and some poisons on. He gets stunned again. Gets stunned again, and you can keep going like this. But as you can see, it's a fairly straightforward way to kill your opponents. They just take damage over time, and you can use it against rage, you can use it against safeguard, you can use it against whatever. Just parry heavy, and they melt. The opponents just melt. I hope you learned how to use Archangel. It's fairly simple, and he's such a beast. You can use him on several champs, and you can use him in Alliance Quest and Alliance War. He's super effective. If you liked the video, remember to like the video, subscribe, and tell us about it. Thank you.